In this video tutorial, we are going to understand the list comprehensions in Python. List comprehension is nothing but exploring the list concept. And also, the list comprehensions provide a concise way of creating a list. Other than that, list comprehension is nothing but exploring the list operations and methods, like how we can create list, operations on the list, common functions and method. Also, other important concept of slicing. Common applications are to make new list and apply some operations to each member or to create a sequence of those elements that satisfy certain conditions. Sequence might be a list of weekdays. These are some key highlights about the list. A list is like a container that hold a number of arbitrary value. These value can be accessed using same variables name. The value in the list are called elements. Lists are ordered and the order in which the element are stored in the list is matters. Each element is associated to an index. We define list using a square bracket as you can see on the screen. Okay, so now let's go one by one and try to understand what is these points. So let's talk about the first point. The first point is a list is like a container that hold a number of arbitrary value. It means, as you can see on the screen, I have defined one student record list. Okay, and then a student record list represent a type of a list. Okay, and that type of list has four elements like uh, first element, second element, third element, fourth element. Okay, so all these fourth element have different data type. You can see the first element like this one, ABC is a type of a string, and the second one is a type of 101 is a type of integers, and third one is also integer, and fourth one is a type of float. Okay, you can see on the screen. Okay, so it means that a list is a type of container that hold arbitrary value. Any type of value a list can hold. There is no any dependency or there is no any restrictions of data type like other programming languages. Like if we have to define integers array, we have to store only similar type of data like a type of integers. If you integer type, then you have to store integer type. If there is float, then you have to store float type, and if it's a string, then we have to only store all the data a type of string is or is a type of similar data. So that is the explanations of the first point. Now coming to the second point. This value can be accessed using same variables name. How we can access elements of a list? If we have mentioned 0, it means we are accessing the first element. So output of this first will be A, B, C. This one, first element. And the second one, like second value or first index, it means the value will be 101. Okay. Similarly, if you have to access third element like 98, then we have to pass instead of 0, 1, we have to pass second. So similarly, it will go like that. So now coming to the point 3. So the value in the list are called elements. Okay, so in this list, like a student record list, we have 4 elements. Okay, you can see there is 4 element, and this 4 element, all the individual element is called element. Like first element, okay, ABC, second element, okay, third element, okay, fourth element, like that. Okay, so this each individual value in the list is called element, just in a simple term. Okay, now coming to the next point. Lists are ordered, and the order in which list element are stored is matters. So as you can see in the screen, I have created two lists like student record 1 and student record 2. When you clearly see both lists have same value, okay, but the order of the values are different. So these are two different lists, okay, with different order. Okay, and if it is a different order, so we treat it as two differently. When the case of equality comes, so these two lists are different, it not equals. Okay, so now next point. Each element in a list is associated to an index. Indexing always start from 0. So if you have to access first element, then we have to pass 0 index, and if a second element, it means index 1. Okay, if we say that index 0, it means it denote the first value. If say index 1, then it represent the second value. Okay, second value means this one 101, and the first value or index 0 is ABC. Okay. To define a list, all the element should be enclosed between a square bracket. Okay, so these are a square bracket, and last you can see the square bracket. Okay, like this is opening a square bracket and this is closing a square bracket. Inside this, every element should be enclosed. Okay, and each element is separated by comma. Okay, so you can see ABC is the first element, 101 is second element, 98 is third element, 99 is a fourth element. Okay, and each element is or differentiated, or each element is separated by comma. Okay, so like suppose if we have to define any other list, like let's say in this we are defining one list, so just like that, like 1, okay, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. Okay, and we have to define any, we give any value equal to like that. Okay, this will represent like this. So to define a list, we have to do like that. Okay, so as you can see, this is standard examples. Okay, now we try to understand with the help of one example. So as you can see on the screen, suppose we have to store the list of the day of a week. What will you do? So just like that, as you can see, Monday will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday. So always the first element start from the index 0. Okay, we would like to store all this value to a list in a Python. So how will you do that? So as you can see on the screen, like this, we can do, this one. Okay, like these are value, or day is a variable's name, and within a square bracket, like this is opening a square bracket. Okay, this one. Okay, and closing a square bracket here, like this. Okay, so these are, and inside this all value Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Why all these value are enclosed within double quotes? Because all the string value can be enclosed within double quotations or single quotations. Now as you can see on the screen, days variables have 7 elements, right? The order of the list is always matter, and indexing always start from 0. So suppose someone asks you, like, what is the indexing of Tuesday, right? So you can say that Tuesday in a start or stored at the second positions, but indexing always start from 0. It means the Tuesday is stored at index 1. Similarly, someone say, what is the index of Sunday? Okay, so just like that, first you have to check how many element is there, or you can just start counting from left and start from 0, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Sunday, okay, Sunday indexing 6. Okay, so that's all for today, and now in next video we'll see other list concept. Thank you and have a nice day.